Hello, my friends, and welcome back. On today's video, I am bringing you guys along to my monthly, sometimes not monthly, but I'm going to call it monthly Sam's haul. Now, this month was a very different haul because I needed some seasonings. As you all know, I cook pretty much from Monday through Wednesdays. I love entertaining. So I needed some very important ingredients that I wanted to share with you all because these are staples that you should have in your pantry if you cook. So my friends, if you're new here, my name is Rosangel. I love all things cooking, entertaining, and good vibes. So if this is your type of content, you are very welcome. So come along, my friends, and let me show you your essentials for cooking. And my friends, especially now with the prices of food, it is crazy. So to me, doing these bulk runs are very good for my pocket. So come on, my friends, and let me show you your essential ingredients to cook, my friends. Come along. Now, anytime I come to Sam's Club, it is to me like I'm in a candy store because there's just so many great selections of dry ingredients and even new things I haven't even tried. But anyhow, in today's video, I am picking up my essentials, and it's way cheaper to buy it in bulk, my friends. Way cheaper. So my friends, if you cook like me, this is your best bet. Now, my friends, we are a team, so all hands on deck. And I'm pretty lucky because Francesca loves to do grocery shopping with me. And I really appreciate it because I need to help my friends. And not only that, sometimes I bring extra stuff because we have that extra person who want those extra treats. But this mama right here, my friends, don't mind at all. Now, my friends, if you hear some noise, is the lawn guys who are actually cutting the grass this weekend. It's a beautiful Saturday morning here in South Florida. Just want to show you a few things. When I do my Sam's runs, I don't generally do this every month. If I, during the week, need to pick something up over the weekend, it will probably be at Walmart. So generally, my runs at Sam's are every other month. Now, I also do buy my toiletries, toilet paper, paper towel, laundry detergent. I buy all these things, my friends, probably every 3 months, and that is a great deal if you ask me. So I'm going to show you here just a few things I actually picked up. Now, I love these strawberries. They're actually my daughter's favorite. These are so delicious, my friends. And when I tell you they're delicious, they're so sweet. And usually with strawberries, it's like a hit and miss. But look how beautiful these strawberries look. I mean, and I tell you, the girls will have it in the mornings with their yogurt and even oatmeal, believe it or not. Delicious, my friends. So this is a must when I do my Sam's run. Now, these right here, Honey Crisp apples, are my favorite. They're huge, and let me tell you, they're so sweet. And I will generally have this in the mornings with peanut butter. So I generally do intermittent fasting, so I will probably have my first meal around 11 o'clock. And I will generally have maybe a protein shake. If not, if I have to leave the house running, then this is it. I'm going to grab an apple, put a little bit of peanut butter, and that is my breakfast. Of course, we're going to have some eggs. We do eat a lot of eggs here in the house. I have two young girls who in the mornings like to have their breakfast before they actually go to school. So these are great. And not only that, when I prepare salads, I also like to boil a few eggs and just put them in the salads. They're just so delicious. Of course, I have my aguacates right here, my avocados. And these are not going to last a week, okay? Because we love eating avocados here. Of course, we have some grapes. And of course, I have my bananas for my protein shake. Now, don't laugh, my friends. I'm going to show you what my bananas look like. I don't throw these out because I use them for my protein shake. So they're so delicious with my chocolate protein shake. So these go a long way. What I'm going to do with these, I'm going to put them in the refrigerator actually. Of the honey wheat, this is my girl's favorite as well. Of course, we have some oatmeal, and I always pick up that 1 quick minute old meal. Who has time for fixing long-winded breakfast in the mornings, my friends? I don't. So this is actually a lifesaver. These are my daughter's, Tatiana's favorite. She loves these honey Cheerios, and it's a great deal. I get these 2 boxes. Of course, they like their snacks. They like these chewy granola bars, pretty decent. Of course, they like their chips. And my friends, this is for the girls. Of course, I usually pick up a Caesar salad kit. These are lifesavers as well. These is one of our favorites, which is our Olive Garden Italian seasoning. And it's the same one from Olive Garden, my friends. It is so freaking good. We love to eat meat. Okay, so don't judge. It's right here, my favorite. And this is gonna last me about 2 months. When it comes to bacon, it's very interesting. Only Francesca and I love bacon. These tomatoes, my friends, are delicious. Now, here's a trick with these tomatoes. This is something I do. When they go bad, and when I say go bad, they're like really ripe and they're not good to eat. At least I don't like my tomatoes too ripe. Okay, so what I do is I freeze these. I think I showed you guys once what I do with this. I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna come here, the refrigerator, and let me show you. This is what I do. Check this out. See? I just throw them in here. And my friends, I use this in stews. If I prepare a meat pasta, listen, these don't go bad. And yes, my friend, this is my sofrito. I usually buy it like this. I don't have time, my friends, so don't judge me. I love sofrito, and when I have time, I will do it. But when I don't, which is generally a lot of the times, I just buy the sofrito, frozen one. I put it in my ice cube, and it's just so easy to use. Okay, so but going back to my tomatoes, this is what I do, so nothing goes to waste here, my friend. Now, ground beef, my friends, I get the 8812. Listen, when you cook your ground beef, it's gonna lose all the fat. Just remove it, my friends. Just don't eat it. Remove the fat. This will last me about 2 weeks. And then, of course, I have my pork ribs, which are delicious. Again, these are my favorite, actually grilled. And I can prepare this as well with some onions and garlic and bell peppers. Yes, my friends. Of course, we love some corn here. These I like to put them in the oven. I usually cover these in foil paper, put a little bit of salt and pepper. They go in the oven for about 25 minutes. At 350, my friends. And then I add a little bit of butter, some Parmesan cheese. Oh my goodness, it's so delicious. And yes, I have more chicken drums. My girls love the English muffins. I think I showed you guys these already. So you know what? And oh, this, my friends. Oh, this is my snack right here. Okay. I love these hard salamis, and you can also do some great sandwiches with this. So it's a must anytime I go to Sam's. So this is pretty much what I pick up every other month when I go to Sam's. Now, my friends, I am going to show you guys the cooking essentials. This is what I was telling you guys earlier. Now, before going to my seasonings, this is, oh my goodness, and it's so heavy. Let me show you. Oh, it's if I can move it. My jasmine rice, this is 25 pounds. So this is gonna last me a good 6 months. I love it, my friends. And I don't cook rice every day. So again, this is why it will last me that long. But this is our preferred rice. I know there's some people that don't like it because it has an aromatic smell or taste. So you know what? It is delicious, my friends. I also get my lemons. I use a lot of lemons, my friends. So I cook with lemon and it is my favorite. I know everything is my favorite, right? So it's a great deal. I mean, and this will last me probably 3 weeks. And these I keep in the fridge. Now, I also have some bell peppers. Now, this will last me about probably 3 weeks as well. I do use bell peppers pretty much all the times. I use it in salads and for cooking. So I love this. I'm gonna go ahead and put this here because I want to clear this. Let me show you guys. So I'm gonna try these. These are actually new. These Hector picked up for me, and I'm gonna use them to put my jasmine rice. But I think it's so beautiful. It's huge, my friends. Look how big this is. I love it. I love it, and I love it. I'm gonna put my rice. You can put flour here. You can put oatmeal, whatever you fancy, my friends. But I wanted to show you guys. Look how pretty this is. This is gonna be a short video, my friends. I'm trying not to talk too much. And I'm actually doing something different this time. So I'm using my little mic. That way I'm not doing a voiceover. So it really kills a lot of the time when I am editing, which I love. Okay, so I want to show you guys, and I'm going to put this together here. Okay, of all the stuff. My friends, these are the best. If you haven't tried them, you have to. Okay, they're so good. So good. Okay, I'm going to put this here. Okay, my friends, these are your essential. Beside, of course, your onions and the garlic and your bell peppers. You should always have garlic, onions. I love red onions, my friends. Whatever you fancy, okay? But onions, garlic, bell peppers, some cilantro, some rosemary. My friends, let me tell you, but this right here is a must, and these last me a long time. Now I'm going to show you. Don't judge me, my friends. I've had some really negative comments about sazon. My friends, this is my kitchen. This is my rules. I actually appreciate you looking out for me and my family, but I like my sazon. If you don't like sazon, my friends, don't cook with sazon, okay? So forget about the sazon. I use sazon, my friends. So I buy the big pack, and this will last me at least 4 months. So it's perfect. So these I wanted to share. I love them. They're called Spanglish Asadero, okay? Pretty much what I speak, Spanglish. Okay, this right here is the ranchero steak. So good with the steaks and even with chicken, okay? So it's a must, my friends. Give it a try. And you don't have to buy all these. Just buy whatever you think you're going to use most. This is for carne asada. The same thing. I'll add this to anything that I grill. And then this right here is definitely one of my favorite, which is the garlic and lime. It is so good, my friends. So if you are ever in Sam's, and I think I've seen these at Publix, if I'm not mistaken, just grab one. Give it a try. They're very, very, very good. Okay, especially if you like grilling like I do. These are essentials, my friends, and I usually buy the big ones because this is probably going to last me, I want to say, maybe 4 months, which I think is great. So, of course, we got some granulated garlic. We got the onions. And I like the black pepper. And this is the one I like, of course, black pepper. I don't like that thin one. Definitely complete seasoning, my friends. This is something that I always have to have here in my pantry. And of course, I like me some Italian seasoning. You can use this with pretty much everything, on anything. Now this, you guys know that we love some crushed red pepper. We like it hot around here. This goes by like hot potatoes. So yes, my friends, I needed to pick up some red pepper. some crushed red pepper. And yes, my friends, I do use olive oil, and I actually like this brand, and it goes a long way as well. Yes, I also use a lot of cornstarch, and this is great if you want to get some crispy chicken and you want to do it in the oven, you want to be guilt free. This is the trick. And I think I've done this with some wings. I think I did a recipe where I added some cornstarch for that extra crispiness. Okay, this is my adobo, and as you can see, you can put this pretty much on anything: chicken, steak, fish, and even seasoning your burgers, my friends. It is so good. It's an all-purpose seasoning. And you see this one has black pepper. Okay, so if you don't want it with black pepper, they also have it without the pepper. Then I got my salt. Now the apple cider vinegar, my friends, I usually have a tablespoon with a full glass of water every morning, but I also love cooking with this apple cider vinegar as well. Now, this right here is a must in my kitchen. It's chicken bouillon. And my friends, you can use this with anything, even if you're seasoning yellow rice. You can use this pretty much on anything. I love this. I use it on stews. I use it with my chicken, and again with the yellow rice. Well, my friends, I sure hope you have enjoyed this short video. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and hit that little bell so you don't miss out on videos. As always, my friends, I sure hope my videos inspire you to cook, to entertain, to have fun. Life is too short. And you know what? You don't have to cook for a tribe, or you don't have to cook for anyone else but yourself. So don't forget to subscribe and hit the little bell so you guys don't miss out on videos. Now we'll see you guys on the next one. Bye-bye.